The universe's creativity takes on very many forms. And so one of the questions we can ask is, which pathway into universe creativity is my own? They're all wonderful and they're all rich, but they are distinct. So finding your way is important to release the creativity that is natural to you. Now, one form could be called universe creativity as revolution. So what does it mean, universe creativity as revolution? If we look at biological creativity, we see something kind of amazing. Life constantly throws up mutations. So what is a mutation? A mutation is it's another form of life. Maybe a slight difference, maybe a larger difference, but life is constantly throwing up new forms of life, mutant forms of life. Now, typically, these new forms of life will quickly die out because the structure of society of the biological society, the structure of society is making a decision about whether or not these mutant forms fit into the order of the society. This is called natural selection. So it happens usually that the mutation will not really affect the larger world. But there are other times when the mutation near the boundary of society, or even isolated from society entirely, when these new forms of life actually grow and become a viable new species. When this takes place, really, the entire ecosystem changes. It's a revolutionary change because all of the species are interacting. So a new species means everything has to adapt to it, depending on the magnitude. But it may be that your own creativity is of this magnitude. If that is the case, it will show up in your own inner experience as a feeling of not fitting in. It will show up in your direct experience as a feeling of not being seen, not in a way in which you know you want to be seen or you want to be heard, because this is the way in which something that is absent is expressing itself inside of your own experience. If this is the case, even though this can be difficult, if this is the case, then cherish that sense of not being seen, of not being heard, of not fitting in, because coursing through you is a new idea. At the root of your consciousness is a new vision that wants to come forth in articulated form. And if you succeed in capturing it in symbols, you will be part of a revolution in the very structure of our surrounding world.